When you realize that what you think and how you feel and what manifests always match, and now you are deliberately thinking and therefore deliberately causing a feeling, and then you are deliberately witnessing the outcome, you get better and better at projecting your thoughts or presenting your thoughts in a way to get an outcome that you expect. You just get better and better at it. There's a case to be made for just flowing all over the place, thinking whatever you want to think, responding to the wheels that are squeaking the loudest, and being sloppy in your thinking, and getting some of that and some of that and some of that and some of that, which is the way most people are living. Most people are offering their vibration in response to what they're observing, and they're observing a wide variety of things, and so they are offering a wide variety of vibrations, and so they are getting a wide variety of results, but they feel no control in it. It isn't until you understand law of attraction is responding to your thought, and your thought has a vibrational nature, and that if you think a thought and maintain it, if you hold a thought for as little as barely over 16 seconds, another thought will join it that is like it, and momentum has begun. And if you hold that thought for another 16 seconds, then another thought like it will join it. And once you've held that for about 16, so you barely cross that minute mark, you've got enough momentum going that a discerning person can feel unequivocally what their guidance is offering to them. Not only is this contrast inherently important to the expansion, to the continuation. There can be no continuation if there is no expansion. So the very eternalness that we are all talking about is dependent upon contrast that causes discernment, that causes choices, that causes energy to flow, that causes focus, that causes law of attraction to bring to it the manifestation. Everything would cease to be without contrast and discernment of the contrast. And satisfaction matters so much. That's the piece that humans want to leave out. We say to you, there's this triad of intentions, this perfect triad of intentions of freedom and growth and joy. You've got to find a way to be more of a match to the vortex and less of a match to what is, which means you've got to pay more attention to how you feel and less attention to what you're looking at. We want you to find a way to not need the manifestation right now. Because if you need it to be right now, if you say, I just can't stand it another minute, I've been wanting it for so long and it must come to me now. Since it's not going to, then your awareness of it not coming is going to play a big part in your vibration. Now you can reach the place, many of you already are, where you have such knowing, such faith and trust in the existence of this vibrational reality, that you're satisfied knowing that it exists. And because you're satisfied, there's no resistance in your vibration. And now these vibrations begin turning to thoughts, and boy, are those thoughts satisfying. And as it gathers momentum, a thought will turn to another thought, will turn to another thought, will turn to another thought, until your next manifestation will be an impulse. An impulse. You won't be able to stop yourself. So as these thoughts are turning to things, your ability to perceive them gets more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And what we really want you to hear from this conversation is the deliciousness of this thought turning to thing, and you're satisfied. And then law of attraction brings more, and you're more satisfied. And then law of attraction brings more. Now it still hasn't manifested. Hear what we mean? It still hasn't manifested, but because you're getting ready to be ready to be ready to be ready to be ready, you're satisfied all along the way. And friends, we want you to understand that this really is what living happily ever after means. Don't need it to have manifested in order to be satisfied.